What's up guys? My name is Zach Mayfield. Thanks for clicking on this video, I appreciate it. I'm here today to talk to you guys about why I think the Panasonic GH5, which I'm using right now, is the best vlogging camera of 2019. There's a lot of new cameras that have come out this year. We got the Canon EOS R, the Fuji X-T3, the Nikon Z6, Z7. We got the new full frame Panasonic cameras, the S1 and the S1R. There's lots of good stuff. I'm also looking for a Starbucks right now. I'm in Salt Lake City, by the way, traveling with my band. If you don't know who I am, I travel around playing music with my goofy friends, and today we're in Utah. These mountains over there, it's so pretty. So people like to complain about the Micro Four Thirds sensor because of its size compared to full frame. I've talked about that a bunch and it doesn't bother me at all. It's allowed Panasonic to cram in a lot of extra features that full frame and some APS-C cameras can't have. One of the features that I love about the GH5 is the fact that it shoots 4K 60. There are barely any mirrorless cameras that do that. I think it's just the GH5, GH5S, and the Fuji X-T3 at this point. It would be sweet if something like the Canon EOS R or the Nikon Z6 shot 4K 60, then I would consider switching maybe, but as of right now, this is the camera that I love. Now, one thing about the GH5 that a lot of people don't like, and I can totally understand this, is the lack of really good autofocus. We all know Canon and Sony have really good autofocus. Fuji and Nikon are getting there too, and the GH5 is very lacking. But the GH5 does have a flip screen, and I actually really don't mind manually focusing. I just reach out, I have focus peaking on my screen, I just set the focus. It's not something that slows me down or holds me back. I've just gotten good at it, and it's actually translated into me being better at focusing while I'm filming weddings or shooting other projects. It's made me a little bit better of a filmmaker in regards to focus. Alright, another reason why I love this camera is the sensor stabilization. It's so freaking good. It's still one of the best, but I know a lot of cameras are implementing this now and it's really cool. I shoot a lot of B-roll in 4K 60 and I like to do parallax slider style shots, but on the fly, and having that sensor stabilization makes the production value look higher quality because the sensor is just nice and stable within the camera body, and it almost looks like it's on a slider. If you kind of move a little bit and also slow it down in post, it can look really professional. And we're running across a busy street. Gotta get some coffee in my blood. The camera, the GH5, the one we're talking about, comes with a lot of color profiles. I personally like to shoot in V-Log because it has the most dynamic range, but if you do want really fast turnaround, you can shoot in profiles like Rec 709, and they also have some Cine style profiles that are still flat but not as flat as log, so there's a lot of things to play with in there, and generally things look pretty good in terms of skin tone. There's a couple more reasons I think the GH5 is the supreme leader of the vlogging camera world. The GH5's audio preamps are exceptional. They're really good. Some other cameras have more of a hiss or a hum in their noise floor that the GH5 just doesn't have. So you can put actually like a really small microphone on the GH5. I have the Movo on right now, and it sounds really good. And that's just kind of something I feel like people overlook. You can also totally use the raw audio from this microphone when you're shooting B-roll. If you just turn the audio down a little bit, it sounds really good in a mix with some music and kind of adds a raw, natural vibe. I know it's super loud right now, sorry about that, but it sounds good. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, a couple more things, we're almost done. GH5 has amazing battery life. It's insane. A lot of mirrorless cameras, their battery life freaking sucks. GH5's battery life, so good. Also, advanced exposure tools. You can have a little waveform monitor on this tiny screen, and you can toggle it on and off and check your exposure very accurately, and it helps tremendously. Subscribe to my channel if you like my stuff, and if you really want to support, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/ZachariahMayfield. I post exclusive bonus vlogs there, and you get early access to my video podcast called Help Me Out Here. It would mean a whole lot to me because I'm trying to make this my full-time gig. I'm working on it, and you guys are helping me so much. If you can't, I get it. Don't worry about it. Thanks for watching this video. Love y'all, and we'll see you later.